cry by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
The mic, watch 49.
Hey, look.
You get block me.
On first down, Wilson. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson, flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
49's the mic, watch 49.
Hey, they scared.
I'll go special.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
49, let's go.
49.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. This time, Jackson will throw it. Flushed out right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Check safety, check safety. Check the...
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Check 9, check 9.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score of Seahawks 7, Ravens 7.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson being chased out left. And that is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good. Friday, good.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
To throw again on second down. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Roberts got it. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson flushed out right. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And he is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense holds here on the final play of the half. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson now. Going to throw again. Roberts has it. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From midfield now, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He finds Roberts, complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Mark Ingram. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 18-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.